Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading for the 23rd through the 27th of January, almost to the end of January. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, Mercury, or Mars placement of Sagittarius. As always, keep in mind, per usual, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. Do not let the name fool you. I read for Libra and Sagittarius exclusively on this channel, but of course I do private readings for all 12 zodiac signs. The link to my website to schedule a live one-on-one with me is down in the description below, and you can check out the other services I offer there as well. So Sagittarius, I've moved again. It's been a crazy year, and I'm back at my own desk in my own office space, and I have this tradition. Every time I do a first reading anywhere, I always start with Sagittarius. Every time I move or relocate and have to reset up shop, the first sign I read for is always Sag. It's tradition. You guys bring me good luck. You're my lucky penny, so I'm starting with you. I really am thrilled to be delivering a message to you in my new home, in my office, which feels like home. It's so nice. So, Sag, I feel like you guys really want to get something going, but you're feeling stuck and you just have to hang in there and deal with it. But Spirit has a few messages for you for this week in particular. First card out of my first oracle deck is Service. I feel good when I can help others. And Purpose, I know what I'm here to do. But your catalyst or challenge is Health. I have to honor my physical vessel that enmeshes my soul. I love that. I must honor my physical vessel that enshrines, not enmeshes. Oh my God. Okay, your soul and your body are enmeshed. It says enshrines, but I heard enmeshed. Maybe you guys feel like you're in an enmeshment. You may feel like I said that for a reason. There's no accidents when I'm reading tarot. Maybe you feel like you're enmeshed in a scenario. So I think that you guys are thinking a lot about what you do for a living, because out of my second oracle deck for messages for this week, I got messages about creating your ideal life in your career. You're thinking a lot about your purpose. I think you want to be in service to others. This may be in the health and wellness industry, but because the health card, came out as your catalyst or your challenge, you may be struggling with your physical health, like what you're doing now might be holding you back. You might be feeling like you're not up for the challenge physically. It might be impacting your health, or maybe a health issue is keeping you from moving forward. Your health is important right now. You do have to honor your physical vessel that enshrines your soul, but I think you feel enmeshed to something. Maybe you don't like the job you have and you think it's draining you. Maybe you want a new job, maybe in the health industry. Also from this fantastic deck that I bought last year, it's called Minding My Business and Nurturing My Peace. I bought it from the seller directly. I don't know if you can buy it online anywhere, but that's the name of the deck, Minding My Business and Nurturing My Peace. First two messages out are identify your dream trip, create a budge, which I guess means budget, and plan it out. Also thinking about your career. Are you really where you want to be? What steps do you need to take to grow to the next level? But your catalyst or your challenge also right now is give yourself some grace. You're doing the best you can with what you have in this minute. Okay, with health and give yourself some grace, I think Spirit's trying to tell you something this third week in January. You're not a cyborg or a wizard or a computer. You're a human being. You do need to rest. You do need to take care of yourself. You're doing the best you can, so don't beat yourself up. If you're really giving something your all, but it's draining you of your physical health, give yourself a break. Like, allow yourself to rest when necessary. So you guys are really being encouraged to think about the future. First of all, they're like, hey, do you want to plan a trip of some kind? It's time to budget that and plan it out. I get the sense that some of you may feel like taking a trip that's sort of doing reconnaissance. Like you're thinking about planning a trip, but you're also thinking about career. Where do you want to be? Quite literally where you want to be. For some of you, Spirit is sending you a direct message saying, hey, if you're thinking about moving or relocating or starting a new job somewhere, why don't you go check that state or that city or that town out? Like start to budget, plan a trip. It's time to start thinking about planning your future life at this time and thinking about what steps you need to take to grow to the next level. I think that you want this to happen quickly. I mean, most people do. They want to get it off the ground, but right now you might just feel kind of stuck. You need to give yourself a break. So when it comes to relationship, they wanted me to do a you versus them spread, and they wanted 3 cards each for each of you. I just always do what they tell me to do. So this is the energy you're in. You're in the energy of mastery right now. You've learned the spiritual lesson. So you're using knowledge that you have learned from a spiritual lesson at this time. Be confident in that, in your spiritual lessons, okay? They are wisdom that you can use to help you make future choices. Also, children might be an important part of this relationship, and a new love and a recommitment to love is developing. So some of you are thinking about kids. Some of you also with children and new love, you might have like a new baby that's not literally a baby. It might be like a new idea that you want to get off the ground, or you want to start something new. You may want to have a recommitment of love with your children, although I'm not seeing kids show up here in the reading really. Children may be involved. You've mastered this lesson. Right now, you want to start something new in your life. There's been a recommitment to love developing for you. It may or may not be with a person. It may be to yourself. You want to open up your heart chakra, and you have 2 aces on the table. So you're in a newness energy. You're thinking about the lessons you've learned. If you have kids, they are on your mind. They are a factor at this time. The person in your energy that may be on your mind right now, or whether they're on your mind or not, this is who came out in your energy. What they have is obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by racing thoughts. Abundance, you've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. And marriage, this relationship is moving towards a sacred union. Spiritual lessons at the bottom of the deck. This person's in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Ooh, but I don't know if it's a lesson you want to learn. You are meant to learn an important lesson. Probably the both of you are. This person may be obsessed with love and or abundance and marriage. You're more about children and love. They have a lot of racing thoughts right now. They may be obsessed with abundance. They work very hard. They do have the 8 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. So this person does work hard for their coin. They also came out as an emperor. But Spirit's trying to tell them something. It's like they're maybe a little too obsessed with these things. The energy between the 2 of you, I used the Super Future Fortune Awesome deck. It's a weird little deck, and I love it. They said use this deck, 1 card, the energy between Sagittarius and this person, the breakup. Okay, so the 2 of you might be going through a breakup. You might be breaking up from each other. Or maybe one of you is breaking up with a person or a job or a place. There's some kind of a breakup happening for one of you, both of you, or it's happening in between the 2 of you. But the problem is the anchor. So for some of you, it kind of looks like, let me just recap it for you real quick if you don't have time to watch this whole thing, because y'all know I go on and I talk a lot sometimes. I'm sorry, I'm not known for brevity. I feel like this is a slow breakup between the 2 of you that you really want to have happen, but it's just not, and you feel anchored to this person. Because an anchor provides stability. That's a creepy little squid. Oh my God, he's holding a person with chopsticks. Gross. Okay, so you may feel really stuck to this person when you don't want to be. Keep in mind, this does not have to be romantic. This could have to do with family. This could be a friend. This could also be someone you're in business with or a boss. Take it as it resonates for you. So, and the final outcome is the 9 of Wands. Like you're hanging in there. Boundaries are a thing. Like your boundaries and your patience are being tested. The way you see yourself right now, Sagittarius, is the 6 of Wands, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands. Some of you may have started some kind of a new relationship with a Libra or a Taurus, but of course you could have that in your chart too. That could be you. You could be the Empress. Take it as it resonates. The Empress is sitting on her throne. You've had some kind of a win. You're very proud of yourself. Some of you might have gotten a new job, a new promotion with the Ace of Wands. I know you love the wand because you're a fire sign. You've had some amazing new idea that you feel really good about, a new start. Could be in business. This could be with health. You're just feeling amazing. Now, because the children card came out, maybe you just found out you could have babies. You might find out that you were pregnant. But I don't think so. I'm not getting that. I'm thinking you just feel good about yourself and your amazing new ideas. Right on, Sagittarius. I'm also hearing for some of you, this is a business connection. Could be with a Libra or Taurus. It could be a feminine. Of course, again, you could be the feminine here. Yeah, that's awesome. And the way you're feeling right now is the Chariot, the Lovers, and the Two of Pentacles. A lot of major arcana. Some of you have Cancer or Gemini in your chart. I also have Capricorn and Pisces here. So some of you are maybe traveling towards a Cancer or a Gemini, but I'm going to read it general because this is a general reading. You have the GPS of your soul turned on. Cancer is very tenacious. The Chariot is like the GPS of your soul is telling you where to go right now. You want to overcome obstacles and challenges. You want to move towards victory. Right underneath the Six of Wands, you are feeling confident to move towards victory. I also think that you want to come into alignment with what you think is right for you and best for you. The Lovers is Gemini, but it's also match made in heaven. You feel like Spirit is guiding your relationships, pushing you towards the right people, places, and things. Two of Pentacles, though, you're not sure what to do this week. You're like, if I do this, this might happen. If I do this, this might happen. It's really just a matter of weighing your odds and making a practical choice. It's a very surface level choice. When we get a 2, it's a surface level choice. You're like, it's more about like where to go, timing, execution, I think. You're really feeling drawn towards something. You may feel really drawn towards an idea, a new relationship. You're wanting to commit to something. You want to be in charge of something as the Empress here as well. We have the Empress and the Emperor on the table. So you're like, okay, what do I do here? But your action right now is the Queen of Cups, the Devil, and the High Priestess. I got to tell you, this is a sticky card combination. It doesn't always mean great things. It can actually mean some really negative things, but I'm not picking up that it means something super negative for you other than you feel really stuck. You're feeling really emotional. You might be having some obsessive racing thoughts as well. I think you feel kind of stuck. I think you're in a situation that you're not happy in. I think you want to move forward and you want to pursue this new beginning. The person in your energy looks stressed out by you. I do have a Queen of Wands here. I'm thinking that's you. So it's like, I feel like you're just sort of gloomy right now and stewing. Yeah, I just heard, I'm not even sure what to pray for at this point. I clarified all this for you a little bit. And what came out was the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you have 3 aces. Sag, you really want to explore a new beginning. Now, if you're breaking up with someone, but you can't for some reason because right now you're anchored to them by marriage or family or money or something like that, you really want to pursue your own independence. Now, it's possible that you really want to be with this person, but someone has to go through a breakup first. And this person might feel like you're chomping at the bit a little too hard. They might be overwhelmed by your, let's go for it energy. But I don't think that's it. I think the 2 of you are breaking up. But you want to pursue new love. You want that independence. You want that glow up. And you think you're on the right track with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is Spirit saying, brilliant idea, kiddo. That's absolutely what I would do. It's like you really want this badly. I think you can think about nothing else right now. And it's just a matter of logistics and timing for you. But the person in your energy, the way they see themselves right now is Judgment, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. You could be dealing with an Aries, potentially a fire sign. Of course, they don't have to be that sign. They could also be a Scorpio or a Leo. I mean, take your pick. I have a lot of zodiac signs. This person's at a major crossroads. So look, Tarot 101. This is a surface level choice. This is Spirit saying, yo, this is a big deal. You're at a crossroads. The next decision you make might impact the next 20 years of your life. I mean, when I get Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, think about your cycles, think about where your life is going. You never know what's going to happen next. That Wheel of Fortune is like, hi, I'm mayhem. I'm a curveball. Anything could happen. You're a wild card, yo. I think this person is thinking about their life. I think they're thinking about where it's going. I think they're having ups and downs. I definitely think that this person sees that fate and destiny are at work in their life. I really don't like the Emperor in this deck because he looks kind of mean and stubborn. Poor Emperor. He always looks so mean. King and Queen of Swords look mean too. Emperor looks mean. So he's not necessarily a mean person, but like you're showing up as the Empress. This person is showing up as the Emperor. And they're very logical when they want to be. They're very structured when they want to be. I mean, the Emperor is the king of all kings. At times, this person might be a little rigid and a little bossy, but that's because Aries is the Emperor, and those people take themselves very, very seriously because they kick off the zodiac wheel. So this person's thinking about their life too and where it's going, and they really are at a crossroads. They need to listen to the inner calling. The way they're feeling, though, is the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Swords to the Queen of Wands. And the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands repeated themselves down here. Sag, I'll be honest with you. I think that this person... I'm going to do an extended reading because I want to get to the bottom of this. I'm like, what the hell? I think that they're intimidated by you at this time, or I think they're worried about what you're going to do next. I think that they're threatened by the idea of you being independent or gaining any kind of freedom, or maybe they're stressed out. They feel overwhelmed. They're saying, back off to people, get off my lawn. They're super stressed out. They might be worried about you. They may want to come and protect you. They might want to help you if you're going through a breakup. But they do seem kind of stressed out about what's going on with you. In particular, if you're a feminine Sagittarius, they're worried about this. They might be worried about your health, your independence, something. Yeah. So if you're together, but you feel anchored to them, Sagittarius, like you can't get away from them, I don't think they want you to get away. I think they're very afraid of your freedom. Meanwhile, you're over here looking like little Miss Independent, wanting to start her new beginnings, right? If you're in that situation, my heart goes out to you, because I've had some people try to hold me back in my life when I wanted to pursue something new, and made me feel stuck. And I do think you feel stuck. I think you feel emotional and gloomy. And they are obsessed with racing thoughts. They're thinking a lot about abundance, and they're thinking about marriage. But when we get obsessive with our thoughts, it's no longer productive. Everybody's learning a spiritual lesson here, big time. So they're like freaking out. No, oh my God, what if she does this? What am I going to do? Yeah, it's stressful for them. Their action towards you is strength. That's Leo. And then the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Well, they're being very strong, but strength is often stiff upper lip. Very similar to your energy. Strength is Leo. They can be similar to you guys, like they never let anybody see them sweat. But I suspect this person has a lot of pride and a lot of strength and a lot of ego and a lot of dignity when they want to. They're all wound up about this Queen of Wands, though. And I think that's you. They work. They rarely look up at their accomplishments. I don't think they relax ever either. And then to the Ten of Pentacles. So this person's really working on building their karmic empire. If there's marriage here, they're married. They may be married to somebody else and they're all wound up about you. And you're like, yeah, let's go. Oh, wait, you have all these responsibilities. You might be married to someone else. Like they might be married to someone else. They're in a situation where they feel like they just need to be strong and they need to be reserved and they need to just keep doing what they're doing. Well, I wanted to know just a little bit about that. I decided at the last minute, I'm like, I'm not going to clarify all this in just the extended. I'm going to do some of it here on YouTube. And again, the Nine of Swords, again, the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. Okay, if there's flirting going on between the two of you, You have excited them, but also made them really nervous. But I also get the sense, Sag, more than anything, that the idea of you like claiming independence, exploring new things, being free, that scares them. Huh. I think this person's afraid to lose you, but they might be communicating about it a little bit better. I mean, and the hangman is here too. Yeah, what else is here? The hangman, temperance, and death. Something is taking a really long time to transform. Someone feels stuck. And I think you're trying to be calm because there's you are, but something is ending and changing in a very slow way. When we get the tower, it's Mars and it's fast. Death is Pluto, it's farther away. It's a slow, subtle, almost unconscious change and transformation that we're almost not aware of for quite some time. It's like something is slowly dying and slowly changing. You have to be patient, you have to wait. But the Seven of Swords is here. You guys aren't communicating very well. To the Six of Swords, here's the Tower, to the Ace of Pentacles. Sagittarius, something new is coming in. It might be a new job for you, and you might be keeping that all to yourself. Something good is going to come in probably in 6 weeks, 6 days, 6 weeks. 6 to 7 days or 6 to 7 weeks. Someone's going to get really good news about something. I'm hoping that's you. And I don't think you're going to say anything to this person. I swear to God, this Seven of Swords keeps following you around. For some of you, this is like a father figure that like tells you what to do. But the final outcome is the Nine of Wands. Like everybody's just hanging in there. Boundaries are a thing. Boundaries are being tested. It's not fun right now. Life isn't easy. I wanted a few more. I wanted to clarify it. And I have the Three of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Some of you are communicating with a water sign about something right now. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You want to collaborate with them. There's messages coming in from them. These messages might be stressful for you, even though like this person might be trying to work with you, get up with you, have a relationship with you, and you may or may not like that at this time. It is also possible that this person's trying to butter you up if the Emperor and the King of Cups are the same thing. But there is some sort of cooperation going on with a water sign, and there's messages going back and forth very quickly. This may be the person that you want to start a new relationship with. And you're like, look, I'm trying, but I'm kind of stuck. So that's what's going on for you guys right now. Like there's a breakup, but an anchor. I am going to do an extended reading. Just Sagittarius, remember that you've already mastered this lesson. It's so much about like what's best for you right now. Be kind and gentle with yourself, okay? Your health might be at stake. Think about your career. Think about the next vacation you want to take. Think about where you want to go and what you want to do. Spirit really wants you to plan out your next steps so you can grow and take something to the next level. But you need a budget. You need to plan it out. You might need to make a trip and be gentle and kind with yourself because this is all about what you're in service to and your purpose. It looks like you have a great new idea. Think about what might really be holding you back here. If it's this person, this might need to turn into the Two of Cups. It might even need to turn into the Five of Swords where you fight for yourself and you stand up for yourself and you're really honest. Because I feel like you're being a little too quiet here. Maybe you feel like you have to be. Maybe you feel like you have no choice but to be quiet and you feel kind of stuck and you're emotional and you're going to keep your plans to yourself. I am going to do an extended reading though, because I feel like this person might be a little controlling or they're afraid of something you're going to do. I do want to see if they're going to try to hold you back or if something can work out here. And we'll look at this breakup card and clarify that too. If you feel like you need the extended reading, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. That's your reading for this week, Sagittarius. Sorry it's a little late. I did move this weekend for the last time in a long time. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for being here with me. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.